This was a needle that was about to destroy the world. The next second, a car ran over him, and this was also the beginning of his hunt. Just as the man pulled out of the tire, the two of them were horrified to find that the car had dried up at a speed visible to the naked eye. The two thought that it must be the problem with the needle, looked around, and found that he had plunged into the wall. They pulled it out, and as expected, the building was as weak as the car just now. Seeing this scene, the two of them realized how terrifying the needle was. At this time, neither of them wanted to hold the needle. Just as they were pushing around, a sheriff passed by and thought they were fighting. He was about to step forward to understand the situation, but unexpectedly, they accidentally stabbed the needle into the sheriff's hand. The two quickly persuaded the sheriff not to touch him. However, how could the sheriff listen to them? You see, in less than 2.5 seconds, the sheriff was like a deflated doll, which instantly dried up. The two who had a bad interview picked up the needle and were about to throw it away. Unexpectedly, an even bus was ramming into him. At the critical moment, he hurriedly raised the needle in his hand and aimed it at the bus. As expected, the bus was abandoned and he saved his life. The two realized that they couldn't leave the needle on the earth, so they took a balloon and tied the needle to it, trying to release the needle into the universe. But the balloon exploded before it flew too high, and the needle of destruction fell and stuck on the ground. Seeing this, the two were about to pick up the needle and punish him. As a result, they saw that the sheriff was using an air pump to cheer themselves up, and threatened to catch the two. They were so frightened that they immediately picked up the needle and fled. As a result, they heard the sound of air leakage before taking 2 steps. The two looked back and were horrified to find that there was a fire on the ground, which kept leaking air. The two knew that the world was coming to an end. The two hugged tightly together and waited for the destruction of the earth.